start. Let me turn that down. There you go.
There you go.
I'm filling in for Megan tonight because she is on a little vacation. So you get me like 3 nights in a row. So if you have any questions that haven't been answered thus far, I'll be happy to answer them for you if I can. Carlene isn't here yet. She went to the shuttle to pick up a camera person / applicant somebody.
That is not nice.
Perfect. Sounds good. Okay, great.
Hey.
Somebody was just commenting on the cage room looks lonely. There really aren't. I promise you they're not. We have lots of people coming in and out of there throughout the day. And if you think about it, you guys only really see Kennel 10, the kitchen, what else on camera? Puppy-wise. That's pretty much it. So really the back room is kind of an indicator, you know, what the other kennels are like. In that house, we don't have a camera in the Eagle House. The other kennels in the barn, but they get plenty of love and attention, and it's just going to be a part of our rotation that the 2 dogs that are in the kitchen will spend the night in the kitchen, and then they'll spend the night on the back deck and rotate out. Part of the reason we're doing that right now is because we're short with kennels, with the Eagle House being full with the quote-unquote sick puppies, but they get to come out on Monday, so that'll help free us up some space, and we may or may not use the back room after that. Somebody asked me if it's a long drive to get to SCP. It is exactly 50 miles from my house here one way, so it's a long drive, but I don't really hit traffic. It's pretty much all highway, which is nice. But yeah, it's an hour here and an hour back. River Rock. I think it's her birthday today, so happy birthday. Did anything special happen today? Not that I can think of. I took the minions, Olivia and Kayla and I took the minions to George's, and they all got their rabies vaccination. We had lots of vomit in the truck because it was their first ride and they got car sick, but otherwise they did really well. Highlights from today's training, Scooter Karen. I had some of the younger girls working with the puppies, doing some off-leash. We tried to get all the Eagle House puppies out today for a little walk. I think in the arena, I had the girls doing some recall with the minions. Personally, I took out, again, all the minions to get their rabies shots. They all had a car ride today. Leroy and I went out to Target. Where else did we go? Who else went out? Voodoo and I went to the bank. And Merle and I went to a little novelty shop nearby. Has there been any puppies that you trained that were surprised that that became service dogs? I touched on this, I think last Monday. I would put Dolly in that category. She was one that we didn't really have a plan for her at the beginning. I think at one point Carlene had considered keeping her as a breeder, and so we weren't really sure what we were going to do with her. And I kind of took her under my wing and made her, I guess, partly helped out to make her into the service dog she is today. She's wonderful. Have you had any business try to deny your service while you were out training? 99% of the time, I have not had any issues. Meg and I did take 2 dogs into a little deli shop nearby here. I won't name the name, but I think that it was just that the owners were uneducated about service dogs. And so at first they were like, no dogs, no dogs, no dogs. And then we explained to them what we did, and then they were coming out with plates of roast beef for the dogs, which obviously we did not want them to eat roast beef while we were out training. I think that's pretty much it in terms of being denied. Most people are just really in awe. Do you ever take the dogs to school to practice if their applicant is young? Yes, I'm kind of, Steve has young kids too, but I have an 8-year-old son. The school that he goes to is very receptive to service dogs. Last year, I hosted their Lego club, so often every Wednesday afternoon I would bring a dog with me to Lego club. The kids really liked that, and they also learn a lot about it, so that works. Right now, every time I usually go to pick up Jackson, I'll walk a dog up. Some are really nervous, some aren't. I took Merle the other day, and she did really well. My son's a gymnast, so I have taken dogs to gymnastics practice where there's a lot of little kids running around. And last year, George spent a lot of time with me doing those kinds of things, prepping him for school for Bella. At what age do you start public training, stores, etc.? I would say as soon as the dogs are vetted with their rabies vaccination, so roughly 12 to 16 weeks of age is when we're starting to take them out. Size-wise, how is Leroy measuring up to Sir Bentley? Leroy's a big boy. They're going to be one, I believe, on the 29th of this month, and I think he'll be a pretty solid big boy. Big dog, he's got a big head. He's not quite the size of Bentley yet, but there's a pretty good chance it could be. When you go into stores, have their tails ever broken anything? I don't think I've personally had that happen. Definitely in stores like Home Goods, which is one of my favorite stores. You know that sometimes the aisles are tight, and you're like in an aisle with like the glass, knickknacks you buy for your counter, and so I'm very cautious about them turning around, moving around. But usually when the dogs are in vest, they're not really excited, so you don't really tend to get a lot of the happy tail in public like that, which is good, unless they're being engaged by someone, which typically they shouldn't be. So, that's a good question, Trixie. How do you as trainers keep from getting attached to the puppies? It's really hard. I think all three of us, trainers-wise, would say that we each have our personal dogs that really help, that we get to go home to every day. But it is hard. I mean, we're spending a year and a half on average with these dogs. Essentially, we are their person or their people for their entire life until they're matched. Some are harder than others. Some of us, we each tend to get attached to certain dogs for one reason or another. So those get really hard, and I have shed a lot of tears when they've left, for sure. I'm glad Wilbur was moved in the feed room. I think he was having a problem with anxiety, and he was chasing his tail from it. I didn't see Wilbur in the back room. I think tonight he's with, who is he with? Wilbur and Pilot. He's with Pilot today, and he seems very happy. Alexa, Lexi. Grace wanted to see you help unload the program. Okay. Blue Penguin is asking if Shannon would participate. She might. She leaves at 3 every day because she's in real early in the morning, Shannon. But maybe sometimes she can pop in for a Q&A. You guys might suggest that to Carlene. I'll mention it. Who's your tallest dog in training right now? Oh, that's a tough one. Tallest. What do you think about? Like Merle? Maybe Merle. Merle reminds me a lot of like Lars and George. They're like tall, lanky, whereas like Clark and Gronk are a little bit shorter. So I would say Merle if it were my guess. when you take dogs to places like Costco, Target, Home Goods, do you shop as well or just focus on training? I would say 90% of the time I'm focused on training. Well, I should say 100% of the time I'm focused on the dog, but occasionally when we're out, yes, I do pick up something at Target that I might need or lunch somewhere. But obviously my first goal is to train the dog. I saw a rope lead device, sort of a figure 8, used to lead the pup in one picture on one time. How is this used? I've mentioned this before, so the figure 8, I don't have a rope with me, or a dog for that matter. Instead of, when you put a leash around the neck, and a dog pulls, a puppy pulls against that, that can really damage a dog at a young age, and it makes them very scared. So by looping it around the neck and then underneath the body and then back through the ring, when the dog pulls away from you on the rope, it puts tension around their chest versus their neck first. So it sort of like creates like a halter effect. So the dog is less likely to get hurt or freak out with tension around the chest. In that meeting in the feed room. Do one of you guys want to check the feed room? I don't know if somebody went to the bathroom or something. Thank you. Now that George and Bella are so famous, do you encounter lots of local people who want to talk to you about a CP? Yep. I have a lot more recently, people that come forward and say, oh, I saw a dog just like this on the news or on Facebook or whatever. And we'll say, yeah, George is from Service Dog Project. And it's a way to talk about it. I'm really happy about that people are seeing it there. And then once they're out and about with us, that they're willing to engage us. It's nice when people come up to us and want to learn more about it. Who is better off leash? It's hard to tell with the older dogs because pretty much all of them have gone through all of the off-leash training and the recall, so they're pretty good. Merle will turn on the drop of a dime for me. It's funny, some of them respond better to one trainer than the others, again, probably because of the relationships. Puppy-wise, we had Pixie out today. She was really good with following and coming when her name was called. Right now, they're all in that limbo stage where, they want to learn and they're getting the idea of learning, but they're also really young and immature and want to run and play and jump and do stuff. Probably around off-leash, more around like the 5 to 6 month age is when you can really tell who's really responding well. Do you like working and teaching with the younger girls? I do. I always have liked teaching people things. It's just part of something I enjoy doing. I think if you're knowledgeable in something in life, you should be willing to share that with other people, especially people who want to learn. So I really like that, and I like to see them work well with the dogs and kind of get the training concepts. Have you trained other breeds? Sorry. I have never trained dogs before in my life, so a lot of people are surprised by that. I think none of us have. Steve has had a little training doing canine dogs for police. I have never trained dogs. I have had Great Danes all of my adult life. I've had dogs my entire life. But aside from some basic common sense things that I think a trainer naturally has to have, a lot of the techniques that we do for Service Dog Project are things that I've learned here. How is Gretchen? Haven't seen her in a while. She's really good. I just mentioned a little while ago, I think they can come out on Monday. It's their first day that they don't have to be in Beagle House anymore. So I have made a rotation schedule for the house. Basically, the 3 younger litters will rotate 2 in the house every day. Again, 2 in the house, 2 in the back room. So I believe Monday morning, let me check the schedule. Now, it's a schedule. Doesn't mean it'll happen. But I do have Ruby and Gretchen on in the house for Monday. So after we feed in the morning, my plan is to bring them in to the house. Just a few more. What girls' names are the ones you worked with besides Olivia? Krista, Jenna, Lex, Michaela. I think those are pretty much the girls that have been coming on a regular basis. And Bella. Do you know how the change match with the back went? I don't understand that question. Maybe you can retype it. I'm not real sure what that means. Sorry. Is Voodoo going to be tall or sturdy? I don't think she's going to be very tall, but I think she's going to be sturdy for sure. She's like a brick house when she's out with me. But I think she's going to be on the shorter side, in my opinion, for right now. Although she's still young, so maybe she could go through a growth spurt. I'll wait and see if Trixie retypes a message. Hopefully which dog makes you laugh or has a silly personality? I would say Pixie. She's got these crazy eyes. I call her crazy eyes. She's just like kind of that bounce off the wall kind of girl, but she can focus too, which is good. I meant Carly mentioned in the BB. How do you know the change? Oh, I'm sorry. The change, like taking the money to the bank. I don't really know how that went. You might want to ask Carlene. Carlene took Olivia. They had Washer and Bentley with them. As far as I know, it went fine, but she might be able to tell you more about that. Are the dogs trained every day, or do they get a day off? Right now, the three of us have kind of divided up our responsibilities so that we can make sure a lot of every dog's getting touched. I think right now Steve's really working with the older dogs. Megan's spending a lot of her time with the pokies, and then I'm tending to spend more of my time during the week with the younger dogs. Today, Megan and Steve are both not here, so I kind of was all over the place and took a few older dogs out. Weekends are a little different for me. Sundays are tough for Steve because of open house, always train dogs. So yes, I would say somewhere, we'd like to touch every dog every way in some capacity. Whether or not they're all getting off property every day is a different matter. But occasionally, from time to time, they do get time off, so to speak. But they really like to go out, so we try as much as we can. You said brick house, made me smile. I think that's it. Not SPP. Oh, somebody's asking me a personal question. My son, when is his next gymnastics competition? Sunday.
Hi.
Go, Jack.
Hi.
All right. See you guys. What's going on? Okay.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah.
You got your walker?
Oh.
Okay, we need walker and a backpack. You'll find them. If you look hard, you'll find them. Stay. Hold it right there. Bentley, whoa! Okay, bye. What? Whoa! Okay.
Yep.
Bag is on the back of the golf cart.
On the back of the golf cart.
You alright?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it is going upstairs. You want to get this operational? There we go.
Come on, guys.
Okay, you can turn around, come back in here now. And you can get that upstairs. Anything you want out of your bag?
No, there is.
Oh,
No, they won't be upstairs. They're not upstairs. Okay, what room is she gonna be in?
I don't know. Take it upstairs. At least we'll get that far. Okay. What happened? What happened?
Really just got here.
Oh my god.
Of all times.
Oh my god.
All the young ladies go down.
Oh dear. You're on your own. We're getting some calls already. Here, even just got here. This is the truck with a couple tons of dogs in it.
Nice to meet
People can hang around and I can answer a few more questions since she's busy. Might as well keep you guys entertained until we get back up here.
Somebody asked, I saw you training with Bella and George before he left to SVP. How do you think he's doing? He is fantastic. I couldn't be happier with that match. Jackson and Bella are really good friends, so we see them fairly often, and he's just great. Somebody asked, do you see a need for an additional trainer?
At some point, we're going to be in a position where 31 plus puppies need to go off property every day, and
Obviously, the three of us don't work every single day of the week, or we try to overlap as much as we can.
so in that instance, part of me feels like we will need somebody to kind of step up in that capacity, and hopefully we'll have somebody like that in the next few months. But we do have a lot of people that come, as volunteers to take a dog out, and so we'll just do the best we can. Everything will fall into place.
I have faith.
You okay with this? Huh?
No, where'd you fly from?
Okay, you trying to get out?
Oh, I'm from there. That's where I was born. Yeah, Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lived in Town. It was like right in the middle.
In Cincy?
Yeah.
Okay. My brother and his wife live in, it's technically Cincinnati. It's up towards, no, it's closer to downtown.
Okay.
It's inside 275.
Like south of Ashland.
Okay.
That's, you know what I'm talking about.
I'd have to look at an app to tell you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting. Have you lived there your whole life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's right.
Okay.
In India for years.
moved all over the United States. But yeah, we traveled a lot for my husband's job, but that's where I was born.
Okay.
I still have a lot of family.
Is there a Dane that, so basically what I'm doing is, really from like 4:45 to 5 o'clock, one of the trainers comes in and answers questions or whatever. So I'm just reading them off of here and talking. Talking to the microphone. Is there a Dane who reminds you of Brutus? Absolutely not. That dog is definitely
Not as smart as a Great Dane, and
no. No. He's super stubborn. I love him to death, but he doesn't compare to the Great Dane. Can you tell us how Maeve's doing? I think there was a post today on Facebook about Maeve that she was doing really well. So I haven't seen her in a while. Maybe I'll get to see her soon. How is Bailey today? She's good. She just went outside. Yes, Bentley and Chaos came in with orange coats. Paul, who has Timothy and Sarge, came down today and he had brought 3 really nice coats for us. So thank you, Paul. I don't think there's another question. Maybe let's watch puppies. I'll feed these puppies on camera. You guys can watch. How about that? Neko.
People are waiting.
I'm going to move the camera back and head on out. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, just a reminder, Carlene is helping the Purina guys unload the canned, or
the canned wet food. So she should be back up in a moment. So I'm going to turn the mic off just for right now until she comes back. See ya!
Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me. We're on again. Food has arrived. Good girl, Bailey.
Have a nice one.
Holy smokes. Did we get the mail? I put the mail in there. You know? Oh, I had it earlier.
I did. I put it in the basket already.
Maybe she's gonna get the basket.
You gonna get the basket? I don't really have any food that she likes either. This is gonna be a problem. Here, go get bed. Come on, get bed. Oh shit. Thank you, Bailey. Now I don't have any cookies. How about cookies? You want cookies? That's not what we had in mind, guys. Oh God.
There's a can right here.
I don't have a spoon.
Spoon, staff.
Spoon. That.
Here.
We're going to work on it, baby. We have some of this. You want some of this? This might be good. You get out of here. That's the Bailey. There we go. Oh, good. Bailey, here we are. Oh, good. That's good. You like it. Okay, goodbye. Let me do something to her while she's standing there. Here we go, Bailey. This is really Bailey. We just gave her a little snack. Uh-oh, we dropped some. Bailey, I'll get it. You get it? Just one. So it spits all of it in the mail. That'll make life very exciting. Ooh. I hear you took your pill as you're supposed to. This is good. Did she eat supper or what's the story here?
Yeah, she ate.
Oh, so this is on top of something. Okay. Are we on camera?
Yep.
Okay, that's it. Bye-bye. Hold on. Getting back to full strength. Crushing the can. I've done it for so many years. Bailey was good. She went all the way down to the barn. Good girl. Get up there quick. Okay, we did all that. We did all that. And she got this. You picked it up once, that's really all it's required. You get out of here. I don't know where you're going. Right? Before we talk to them. Here, why don't you give her some cookies, ready? Well, here. And then you can feed cookies here. You can feed cookies over there and get her out of the way. Go ahead. Go. Audrey. I have more. Bailey, I have the same cookies. Please. She's not getting anything you didn't get. Yes, we have lots of them. I have a whole pocket. You just have to be happy. You want to go lie down? And I'll give you more? Okay, now go lie down. Go lie down. You want to go lie down? That'd be good. Okay. Good girl. There you go, you're up. She's up. Now she can have a couple more cookies. Put her right up. Doing fine tonight. Okay. That excitement's over with. We will now do the mail. Not my stool. There it is. Okay. Now, what happened to the stool? There. We're in the business. We're in the money. And we have our Wanda in a torn envelope out of Texas. Here we have the same tear, same place.
It's gotta be the machine.
That's the Texas machine. The other machine, the other envelopes don't come through like this one. See, look, there's 2 big holes in it. And then a big hole there. And that's normal. And it's right there. The other thing is that they do have these things in it, but so do all these other people. So it's obviously a defective machine. And then I just kind of check to see what these people are eating and doing and things like that. Okay. Sometimes there's some pretty funny things in there. Okay, we'll try the pink envelope next. See, that one, it's the same thing, but it's not torn. You know? It's just that inferior Texas stuff. Here you go. Here we go. We have $1 up. Where's the dollar department? There we go. The banking department is open. First maximum of computers. To err is human. To really screw it up requires a computer. I've known that for a long time. That's not new. Maytag rule. Washing machines only break down during the wash cycle when they're full of water. Yeah, that could be. So, Santamania? My world is brighter and more beautiful because of you. Because there's no one else isn't a good reason not to follow your dreams. Huh? Because there's no one else. Because no one else isn't a good reason not to follow your dreams. In fact, it's a really good reason to go for them. Right now. All it means is that there won't be much competition. Okay, let's do that. Carlene and crew. I can't say it enough. Love Crazy Acres and the ability to watch everything that happens there. Therefore, I'll continue to send these colorful envelopes with my poos. An occasional treat box, and of course, to buy as many bricks as I can. Thank you for great work, Jan. Thank you, Jan. Want this too? You should go to catching those. It took about 3 years to get the train like that. It took a long time. Okay, here's what the hell do we do now? Tax return. Name taxes. I don't understand. I don't understand that one, but that's why we have now hired an accountant. Accountant, those in the far drawer. I used to have to worry about those things. I don't worry about them anymore. I'll just end up in jail or something. I don't know. Because if it comes to that, I'm the one to go to jail. Not the accountant. Unbelievable. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, 16 calendars.
15.
A 1916. One of them. Boy, Gold Canyon, Arizona. And $5 for the fun fund. Wasn't that wonderful? I think that probably I would like to make sure we can read the last page here. Because it doesn't look T-R-O-T. Oh, what? Wait a minute. It doesn't look like that. T-R-O-T. J. J-A-N. Huh, okay.
Is it just one calendar? I'll get it out.
That would be very good. Put that address on it. We're all done then. Next. That's right down someplace else. And the Harold Wanda. This one didn't get torn. Okay, we did all that. We did that. Next problem, boxes. All right. For Regina Stanton. Huh. How do you do this? Do this. Funny. Huh. That's gonna be different. Did that. Oh, I see. Did that. She folded the box up a little differently than sometimes. Just to challenge. To challenge my whatever. See what I mean? They folded the box. He folded the box. There we go. Oh my word. Oh my word. Look what I see. Oh, isn't that cute? That's a Bailey pillow. Bailey on a pillow? If I throw it over there? Bailey? Whoop! Fell on the pillow. There are a bunch of them. Here's a bunch, Bailey. And one on the other side. Here, look. Oh, then we got a little one. We have a wee one. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Here's another one, Bailey. Uh-oh, look out, Bailey. And another small one. Put that on. Okay. Huh. I saw these at the mall and had to get them. Here's hoping for a perfect cylinder. See, there you go, Regina Stanton. She knows. She's been around. Regina, you got Regina? She'll do that anymore. And these are, I assume, poo pickers. Yeah, poo pickers. Okay. Okay, so we're all set with those. Hang those up. Next! Wake up here. Let's go, let's go. That's heavy.
Carried it up the hill.
Well, if you got it up the hill. Here we go. You got it. Okay, we got it. Thank you. You gotta keep these people strong. Because they have to lift heavy things around here. The grate's gonna come up. She's not unloading that. We got everything off the truck. I can't tell who this is from. I hate to admit it. Here we go again. Well, it doesn't have a people's name on it. Not out there at any rate. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? There we go. Oh my. Okay. We have some stuff for the yuppie puppy. We got some canned stuff. Who's it from? Doesn't tell me. I don't know who it's from. I hope they didn't tell me online and say, well, I'm going to send it to you. And then I'm supposed to remember it because I don't ever remember this place. This is heavy, you're right, because it's got a bag of food and the things in here. Somebody else will have to do this. You want to pick this up from somebody else? Oh, you're still on,
No, I'm all set.
you're on camera. Oh, you got
No,
it?
I'm all set, yeah.
Okay, hand the camera
I want to
to
give
you.
this
You can-
to Lex, the name, because you can get it. Oh, wow.
you got two different problems here. Now, you can't take the whole thing out. Take one Where are you going? Your dog's in the way. Get out of the way. Did you try it?
No.
Oh.
I said bomb, that's not fair. That's what
No.
I know.
Not by my standards. That's too bad it doesn't say who sent this. It's from Chewy.com. There's no name. Usually they put their name here with this address. Their name and then service outside the data. And then I can tell who sent it. And that's a very easy way to do it, but it doesn't always work that way, and now I don't know. There's nobody on it.
It's from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
That's where Chewy's is.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's around the puppy department, yep.
Yeah.
Don't trip, you get papers all over the place. Is that it?
There's one more.
Big heavy one? Oh my. Maybe we get this out of the way. Okay. Okay. Did we ever put the microphone back on?
Yep.
Oh, good. Okay. Now, who we got here? I don't got no name either. I haven't got one out there at any rate. Oh, wait a minute, here's something. Victoria! Victoria Nygren. Thanks for inviting the CPs into your home. See the wonderful work we do. From Vicky, Elk Grove, California. Oh, that wonderful. You have a name. You have a name. Oh my word. Okay. Blue Dog Bakery. Wonderful. Okay. Now who wants to pick them up? Another up picker. We got two boxes here.
Big Dog Bakery, Dozen Treats.
Okay, they can go in the two of those. Two of them. Yeah, take one at a time, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll just sit here and wait. That'd be wonderful. And now we have a great big wonderful cardboard box. You know, this box is really getting to be the kind that they can play with in there. You got a bat right there, you can pull it over to you. There you go. Should have left those standing up, right? There you go. Now just lay it on its side over there by the bed, and I bet they'd have a good time with it. Okay, now what do we do?
Someone wants to know about the eBay yuppie puppy.
I didn't do
Very
anything.
Oculus.
I know nothing about it. I don't know if it's maybe it's in the mail. I don't really know.
Did you win? The Oculus in an auction?
It was on eBay, and I stopped bidding because I found out the camera people were bidding each other. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So I backed out, and I don't know who got it.
So it could be right.
It could be arriving. We just don't know about these things. Bailey had a big run all the way to the barn. What a good girl.
Move very quickly. Doesn't hesitate.
Once she gets in her stride,
Yeah.
you got to run to keep up.
She was all right. Yeah. And then she wanted to follow you.
Yep.
Practice.
Yeah. Once she gets her stride, which is why you have to back her away from the porch here, because she's got to get hit it on straight on and get in her stride to come right up. Because if you stop her, you've got a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. She was amazing.
Well, there's also a great deal about that with children, patterning children, and crawling,
Yeah.
using the diagonal feet and crawling and things.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're fooling with her.
Really.
Once she gets her stride going, if you see her going across where you can't see how wobbly she is, if you see her going across in front of you, you can't tell anything wrong with her. And there really isn't an awful lot wrong with her. I mean, her joints all work fine.
She moves like one side at a time.
No, she's got a good stride. Diagonal feet, the whole thing is going right. It's going right. The part that's not right is the back end is weak. So if she gets hit at all, or, she gets, she can fall off bad and do that. Same thing.
Jody found Marilyn's daughter.
Did she? Okay. So it's on the way?
Yeah, it's from a different size.
Okay.
Should get it any day now.
Okay.
Do you need Tums yet?
What?
Do you need Tums yet?
I don't know. You guys know, but do we need Tums yet? Does anybody know?
What?
Do we need Tums yet? We put Tums in the dog food.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I didn't make the food. I don't know.
no, it would be, are there any in the overflow room?
Oh, I'll go look.
Do we have any? See how well they're doing with the bar? Yeah? You have all the toys you want, but there's nothing like a box. And then I've been getting emails about how many carcinogens are in that box. But, there's carcinogens in the laundry detergent and everything, the stuff we clean the floor with. I mean,
There's plenty of the antacid tablets.
we have the help. Thank you very much. You checked up on that.
Yes.
Our very efficient up-checking department.
Hi, I'm Caroline from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Caroline from Cincinnati, Ohio. I picked her up at the bus stop today. Yeah, you're on, probably. And this is the microphone here. She'd like another cookie.
Did Chaos go with you to the bank today?
She didn't go to the bank with me. She went down to pick up Caroline.
What do you look for in a possible cleaning?
Is a trainer? Sense of humor? Timing? Stamina? Like that. Yeah.
Like Kati,
Yeah, give me.
off. It was the neutral colored one.
Not yet.
How was your day?
It's been wild. Wild. We had that thing at the bank, and I really don't know yet exactly how that was supposed to go. I thought that they were going to double whatever people bought in up to $2,000. But it seems to me it may be the $2,000 plus what people bought in. I don't really know, but they said we got $2,700.
Maybe
They would double it.
double up to $2,000. So $4,000.
No, we got 27.
Yeah. Up to 4,000 total. Or up
No,
to
no.
2,000.
They had said something about doubling it up to 2,000. So, right. I don't know how they calculated it, but that's not for me. I'm only the mathematician. Yes. I don't know what they I don't know what they I don't know what they did, but they gave me a check for $2,700. I couldn't figure it out, but I figured that's a nice round number, and I don't care how they figured it out. It's a better deal than I thought we were going to have. I know that George came in and emptied his pockets, and he got $64 out of him. That was a good thing.
How did they come up with that idea?
I don't know.
They solicited they wanted to do a donation to someone, so
Yeah.
must have.
Yeah, a gimmicky sort of thing to use the coin counter.
Yeah. I remember rolling pennies and quarters and.
Oh, I remember a lot of that stuff. How long am I staying? I don't know.
Sunday.
I'm 78, so you really don't know what it is. Right.
Here today, I might be here tomorrow.
Ooh. Whatever happened to that food we bought in?
Where did you get it from, Vanilla? It's on the counter.
But there's one piece of it that's frozen.
Oh, the what?
Yeah. There's ravioli that should go in the freezer when you want. The box of raviolis. The other two things, they could almost be stuck in the oven. Warm them up. How many people are here for supper? Supper? You guys here for supper? Probably. Okay, let's set them both in the oven. You're gonna put that one thing in the freezer. And the other two things can go in the oven and warm up. I think they're in tinfoil boxes, aren't they? I'm sure.
Did you stop there on the way home?
I have to. When I go pick up anybody,
You go right near there.
right past
Oh,
it.
you do?
Yes.
Has Audrey been receiving the same thing as the other puppies to become service dogs?
No, I took her out today. Put that one in too. We might be very hungry.
Did you find your seal pennies?
No, I did not.
I saw you comment about that.
They're selling them for more money. They're like $3 for $1.
Yes.
I probably $30 for it. Someplace on the property. Maybe that's your job for the. I don't know, around someplace. She is very sweet. Any more? We can quit now then? Okay. You have to find Grace and tell her supper's going to be ready soon. I can tell you what she's doing. She's down there unloading that stuff. This is the dairy farmer in her. You cannot quit till the hay is in. Doesn't matter how tired you are or whatever, it's going to rain. Therefore, we have to unload this thing and you just stay there and live. And that's the mentality. There's all sorts of things about hiring people. Back when I was working for the Watt Advertiser, I was responsible for a distribution area, and I had to hire people to deliver the magazine. It was a small classified ad book. And I had horses, so I just happened to know a lot of people with horses, kids, you know. And so I just sort of fell into hiring people who had horses. And I realized, when life went on, that all of my people went out in any weather. And the people who worked for the main office, they just hired regular people. They always had people just calling in. I'm not going out. It's raining and it's snowing. But horse people, they get out. They get out twice a day to feed the horses, you know, and they're on a routine. And dairy people are even worse. You've got to milk the cows. And there's just no way out, period. That's what you're going to do at that time of day. And so I find that hiring farming people really is the way to go. They hang in there when other people say, oh, I can't make it in today, you know. Next? Oh, there isn't any next.
Do you need your water bottle?
I do. I always do. Let's talk about the water bottle problem. I don't know whether anybody's on here now that has been aware of my water bottle problem. My water. I bought water from New Zealand. I can't even bring it out here. And for some reason, when I refill that bottle with water from that machine over there, I get these tiny little bubbles clinging to the side of the bottle. And it doesn't happen if I fill it from my tap. And it doesn't happen if it's water that stays, you know, that I buy with their water in it. But if I fill a bottle from that ice, it's cold, yeah. But why all these little, and I mean there's thousands, you can almost not see through the bottle. I had to take a picture of it today. Because there are two bottles right next to each other. Everybody was philosophizing that it's on a table that's right next to the heater, so maybe the heater, you know, etc. But I've got a brand new bottle with their water in it. You done it? Oh, okay. At any rate, I can't figure it out. But Teresa's got a picture of it now.
Were you able to open that article about you from the
I opened it once and I can't open it again. It has not worked. They are working on it. We will eventually have it. It's a good article.
But they haven't been where you put the word asking for oil thing on it, you know?
No. That's one good thing about Great Danes. You can keep them in the whole box. You don't have to figure, oh, you had one, that's enough. No. And that one with the coat on is there. Look at that one. Yeah, that's Riot. Hi, Riot. Hi, dear. You good girl? Are you good? Have you been good girls lately? I don't have anything to give you. Oh, is it itchy? Is it itchy because you've had the shirt on all day? How's that? Is that good? Good girl. Good girl. I don't have any. I don't have any. I'm sorry I even told you that. She does.
It sounds like animals in the water.
It doesn't do it in the other bottles. Just in these one bottles from New Zealand. One woman on there one person on there had a very intellectual description of why it was happening. And I didn't print it. Maybe I should have. But, it's weird. It's weird because it should happen in the other bottles, like a regular water bottle.
Do you hire people more based on what you need or who you think will be a good fit?
Do I hire people?
Based on what you need or who you think will be a good fit?
Both. You You have to be able to work in a group. You have to get along with everybody. You have to get along with the dogs. The dogs have to like you. Things like that. See how these dogs like her? She has their undivided attention. No, we've had dogs not like people.
With trees?
Yeah, well, George Byers, you would have met him, the veterinarian, I returned his coat. She would like to kill him. And if he puts foot on the property, opens that gate, she knows it. Yeah, she knows it. I've had, that's a long story anyway, but I had a dog, I'll try and cut it short, but one of the first Great Danes I bought, used her for absolutely everything. She was loose in public all the time, probably over 100,000 people patted her. I used her in commercials and everything, very reliable dog. And I had her down at the Prudential Tower, well, I don't know why, but at any rate, some little girl came along, got a white dress, sort of, nice looking kid, about 12 years old. She wanted to kill her. She came to me, fortunately, and then turned and growled at this kid, you know. So I held her by the jowl as the kid came over and patted her. And she was just as stiff as a board. She really said, this kid, I gotta kill this kid, you know. And so I held on, and the kid patted the dog, and I said, fine, why don't you go pat the chickens or something. So she went away, and everything was fine. And I kept on for a whole another year with that dog out loose in public again. I never worried about it again. Next year, same kid, same reaction. So, that, you know, there is something. There is something. I don't know why. She's a nice little girl. I didn't see anything wrong with her. But either one. And that's the same thing with her and George. She knows George. So George was here for Dog Fest, but we really kind of had to watch it a little bit.
Is he the one with, like, the tiny dog?
Yes. Yeah. Bailey decided he wanted to kill that dog. I thought that was a female dog, not male. So George sent me when running over to check it out. But the little dog shake horse. It's one of those little shaky dogs. That's it? Okay, I'm going to shut it off. Shutting off.